Hey, Mixerino, how you doing? Hey, Doogie. Hey, Gentle Apocalypse. So, Lorthos, famous, good at wild Hearthstone human, was running, um, was running 2 Ice Fishing, Flurgle Talks, Sir Finley as the only Murlocs package. And I started with their list, and like the big thing that I don't like about it is it doesn't have Brucon in it. But it's really hard to fit everything. They had a lot of one-ofs in theirs. You pre-ordered? That's cool. Is it gluten-free? Is it gluten-free? Yeah. It at least is something, you know. You know how it is. You know how it is with stuff. Hey, Jib. Doesn't Brucon risk filling the board, thus hand with poopy elementals due to Shudder? Dude. Come on, man. If you ever get me to accidentally read out something like that, I'm banning you. I adore the card myself. I have respect for Brucon. No, it's just good. It's just a good card. It's more important to the deck than Shudderwock is. So they had Glacial Shard and Bully in here. Hey Ganja, how you doing? Hey Chloe. What did I say that was Bud? Is it because yes, that's what it was. Bring back reviews a Riot, please. Riot. If you'll do me this favor. I don't know what else I want in here. Because I don't think I'm gonna face much Shaman, am I? I don't know. Could put a Mutanus in there. Is that anything? I don't know. We'll put Mutanus in there. Why not? If he's not going to be in the deck. I think Boulder Fist Ogre is a good option here. That's true. How's the cuisine on Mars? Currently terrible, right? You know, your options are cold, sand, and radiation. None of those taste very good. What am I forgetting? What's not in here? Fishing? Schooling? Devolve. Lightning Storm. Anything else? So I don't have Lightning Storm in. But, like, how much do I need? You know? Do I need double Devolve, double Schooling, all these freeze effects, and Lightning Storm? Help me, chat. Am I forgetting something? I feel like this is too easy. No more lock package. No, we're trying it without, because one of the like really good players has been playing a no Murloc package. Clearly, you don't own a Radiation Friar. True. You did the game but hit Legend yesterday with your deck. Nice, thank you so much for watching, and well done. If you're getting patches, I am. Did you stop doing intros for YouTube? Yeah, a while back. Like you mean like the deck breakdowns? I think the last one I did was a year ago, actually. Like exactly a year ago. Sticky Finger, all right. If we're talking about that, surely we haven't forgotten anything important, right? Surely. Whole wheat is really good for your blood sugar. That's what's up. Zentimo without Ragspell is sus. Sure. All right. All right. Is it perfect? Is it the best? All right. Nobody look. Nobody look, chat. Oh, God. All right. Come on. But, like, actually, nobody look. All right. It's not the best, but we'll see. How dare you? How dare you say that about my perfect 30? How dare you? This looks like an infinite Shudder deck. So now that I've spelled it right, can I not be dismissed? I answered your question. All right. So, is this an infinite Shudderwock deck? I see no Serenites. I see no Twin Fins. So it's not traditionally infinite. Can it go infinite? Yes, in the same way that they all can. We've got our Macaw and our Grumble and our Shudderwock. It can go infinite. Is it meant to go infinite? No, it is not meant to go infinite. It's meant to kill your opponent with Astalor after stalling for a little while with the Snowfall Guardians. Is that good enough? Do you feel seen? What deck is this? You've never seen it before? It's Potato Shaman. No. Wait. There she is. There's Daring Fireheart. What up, Xeno Wild? When will I be building Chicken Shaman? Probably next time. So, Shaman's new skin is so... Yeah, it's pretty sweet, huh? Pretty sweet. You've cooked? All right, very good. I've cooked the potatoes. Against the Dread Pirate Roberts. No survivors. Alright, what do I keep? All of this? Except for these two? If I keep Sir Finley, then this is going to find the fancy Murlocs. Why is the title Whole Wheat when you love potatoes? Because of Weird Al. Huh? Is that a threat? Are you threatening me? Looks like the chicken command takes priority over potato. Exclamation point, why this deck? Hello, valued Martian viewer. To help maintain a positive streaming atmosphere, we kindly ask that you use the appropriate channels to file complaints. For concerns regarding wild decks played on stream, please leave a message at twitter.com/memnarcarstone. Good command. Your bot is a hobbit? It is. Marshy, which will be your first deck day one expansion? Well...
Are you ready to be schooled?
Okay. Are you ready to be schooled? That's pretty good. All right, I'm into it. Best skin in the whole game. What's a Memnarch? Nobody knows. No, I just want to play schooling again. What question was I answering? Which will be my first day one deck. My first day one deck is who knows, because we haven't seen all the cards yet. I'm doing this here because they're like not playing cards fast enough, and I feel like I'm gonna have to do this soon, so I want to get my value before I do that. Also, hi Alray. How can you play this portrait and not have Fireheart Minion in your deck? Good question. Chat, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do about you guys? What am I gonna do about you guys? What even is there to do? There's new cards coming out soon. Soon. Feed the fish, landlubbers. Those sure are cards. They are. They're the cardiest cards I've ever seen. They floated mana and didn't play something, right? Like, there's no patches in this deck?
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us. Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Oh, that should have gone face. It like completely slipped my mind that this does damage. I enjoy the content even if you're playing Shaman. Hey, Schmoopy Daddy, thank you so much for the 27 million years of Submarinies. I appreciate you, my friend. How are you? 200 trillion years of Schmoopy Schmooperton. Schmoopus Prime. You ever drawn patches? It's so bad it is. This is a deck of all time, it is. Goodbye, Toxfin. And Godspeed.
Blood and plunder.
Frost bites sharper than fang.
Alright, well, now that I've drawn cards... Boop. Do we not say heck in this stream? I mean, like, you can even say the words you said. I was annoyed that I almost said it because you put it inside of a word as I was reading your message. But carry on. Smite could have been lethal here. Didn't I have 13 health? They could have like played it and another thing. That's true. I probably should have played the armor vendor. Some people still run Smite. They had Sinister Strike and Sticky Fingers in the deck. Who knows what's in there?
Fireheart versus
Deltron, the Deltonator.
For it, I won't go easy on you. I dislike imitators.
To be clear, Snightmare.
Are you ready to be schooled?
Yeah, that's pretty good. To be clear, I am fine with people using the F word as it's used as a like in its non-sexual way, right? You can go ahead and avoid alluding to genital. Go ahead and like not do that type of thing. How about that? How about that?
What interesting options.
You know what? Why don't you just abstain completely? Never mind. I take it all back. Just you know, like you could say heck. That's what you're allowed to say.
Armor! Lightly used armor.
I'll show them. I'll show them all. I ain't talking.
What's troubling you?
Oh my! I've made a terrible mistake. I saw that Lorthos had a Dirty Rat in their list. And at first I was like, no, Dirty Rat's Stool, but doesn't have Mutanus anymore. So I was like, all right, I could put in a Dirty Rat, but like, what am I even ratting? Does this need to be in here? I don't know. Seems like a mirror tech, if anything. Thanks, QB.
Lots to consider.
Y'all are crazy today. Y'all are crazy today. All right, chat, you know what to do. You know what to do. Chat, you aren't a Twitch chat if I don't see that as a pasta at least 15 times. All right. Do you consider yourself a Twitch chat? I'd better see at least 15 of those.
What interesting options. Armor! Lightly used armor.
You think Secret Mage is the worst matchup for this deck? It might be. Either that or it isn't. Hi,
I'm late.
Solmus. All right, did we win? All right, good job, chat. It's Nightmare. It's Nightmare. The the difference is like it's hard for me to define it without actually saying the words myself. You guys want to hear Marshy swear? Is it time for Marshy to swear a bit? Who wants to hear some Marshy curse words? Raise your hand. Should I say all of them right now? As an example. So anyways, I'm not going to, but I need some armor vendor, huh? They all died. They're all dead. Did one of them get used? Did they both get objected?
What interesting options.
I think what I want is Brucon. This is definitely OnlyFans content that you're going. Is that what my OnlyFans should be? All right. Well, if I survive a turn, we'll be fine because we have Brucon. My OnlyFans should be me just cursing a bunch. All right. So the here's the difference. All right. So,
What secrets does the cosmos hold?
there is you can use the F word as of reference to sexual content. And that's not okay. Don't be talking about anybody's genitalia. Don't be saying like, I'm not going to give you an example. I'm not going to give you specific examples. If that's not enough, then you're probably getting banned at some point. Like, don't. All right, like don't be too explicit about sexual content in my chat, please. But then there's also like, heck, but sub in the worst word. I hate that hecking Shudderwock Shaman. It's so hecking annoying. Substitute a worse word. You can say that. I'm not going to call everyone out who says something like that, but if you don't get it from that, I'm not going to go deeper explanation. I frying hate the twist queue times. Yeah. You're being serious? No, I'm telling you what my conditions are. If you're gonna be a repeat offender, you're gonna be a repeat offender, and I'm going to give you the punishments of repeat offenders, which is bans. Am I gonna like if in 2 weeks you haven't said anything, and then like you don't get like periodic amnesty for saying something. Am I like? Are you at the point? Well, okay. The more I have to draw out this conversation, the more my current stream today is about this conversation and not about me having fun playing a game. The more likely I am to ban. Like as we continue on, I am more likely to ban you if you slip up. How's that? So you understand the vibe of my chat, please. And if you regularly can't abide it, then you're going to get banned at a certain point. And that's all I want to say about that. For the rest of the stream, I'd like to move on and play a game. Someone bring up Sticky Finger, cleanse the palate. All right. If only I had a Sticky Finger for this sword. Thoughts on Barkley? My mom sent me a picture of Barkley. Oh, she actually texted me something else this morning too.
Give me that. Not what I want. Ha-ha!
She sent me that yesterday. All right, well, here's this. Favorite Titan and why is it Sargeras? It's Sargeras because I think his mechanics are really fun. I'm excited to play with it. Do you believe 9 mana Aviana still would be very strong? I think we've definitely gotten past the point where Aviana at 9 is going to be a big meta issue. So no, I think they could revert it. I'm not surprised they don't. They haven't reverted a wild exclusive change before, but I think they could.
Feed the fish, landlubber.
Never bring a sword to a fish fight.
Give me that. Not what I want.
I got mood.
Never bring a sword to a fish fight.
Give me that. Not what I want.
Who's the pirate rogue now? I've said it before, and I'm gonna do it again. 29 disruption cards and Sargeras is your dream. I wish you could mana cheat Sargeras. Yeah, it would be pretty good.
Trust the pirate's code.
Ready to be schooled?
I won this!
Are you ready to be schooled? Greediest warlock I've ever made. Greediest warlock I've ever made.
Blood and plunder!
Trust the pirate's code.
Hold up, chat. Do I devolve this? I think so. I think like there's like not a lot I could do to mess this up at this point. I don't think. Also, is my last battle cry still the giggling inventor? It wasn't, right? It was the ping from the fillet fighter.
Shrink you.
Blood and plunder!
I've been pretty responsible lately. I think I'd have to go back pretty far. Oh, here we go. Here's I don't know. Here's one from it's pretty outdated at this point, but like here's one from a while back. About a year ago. You know what? You're right, chat. I did mess up. I actually only messed up if I choose healing. So now what I can do is not choose healing. And it's like I didn't mess up at all. You know? It's probably better anyway. Boop. Don't ya? I do. I do want a Fanta. Oops. Did I make a Marshy silly? Did I make a whoopsie oopsie? Did I want any of that stuff? Not really. Oopsie tootsie. It's kind of fun having Finley as, as the Polner thing. Alright, well, there's that. There's that. Here we go. What would happen if you were going to pair it right there? If I paired it after the Finley, it would swap and swap. You said switch the maps, so I switched them, and then I switched them. What is the wild meta at the moment? I'm dead serious when I say I can only recall facing Secret Mage and Reno Priest and quite literally no other archetype. Tempo Storm, that I write for, posted a meta snapshot like 2 or 3 days ago, and like the day before that, Vicious Syndicate, that I don't write for,
Out of cards.
also posted a meta report. So we've actually got very updated, fresh content. It's nightmare. You are now currently receiving grace. All right. Remember earlier when you were begging me for some grace? You are now officially receiving it. All right. I want it on record that we recently had this talk, and you still did that, and I'm not banning you yet. All right. So you've begged me for mercy, and you've received it. All right. Well, those aren't on my board.
I'm low on cards.
Is that not his name? You've never seen the card? Can't wait to play Sargeras on 6. How are you playing Sargeras on 6? I'm so happy I didn't have to, I'm so happy I didn't have to restart to attack with these minions to end this game. Alright. I'm ready. I'm ready. We're gonna go into this next one with some good vibes. I'm into it. I'm ready. Symphony of Sins with Sargeras being the most expensive card. Ah, okay. Very cool.
None can escape my fury. I won't go easy on you. I dislike imitators.
Simply always hit the right symphony at skill. That's true. That's true. It is pretty skillful. Brukan, you'll miss him. Is he dead? He died in the adventure. Lamp did it. Oh, okay. So I just I don't understand why we're talking about it now. I know he died in the lore. Oh, nightmare.
Lots to consider.
Thank you so much for the 420 tip there, Nightmare. I appreciate you.
Are you
Apology accepted. All is forgiven. Um, um, well, I have a glacial shard. The weapon isn't very big yet. Here's some tempo. Goodbye, fish. Oh, they're killing the Brucon. Hey, Brucon healed me for 9. That's pretty cool. I'm into it. Can you get one Giggling Inventor? Yes, you can get one. But that's all you get.
Tuned to perfection.
Ow. This is a problem for me. Alright. I have a weasel now. Why didn't you Glacial Shard them? I want the Glacial Shard to stick around. So I didn't have this yet. I want the Glacial Shard to stick around until I can Grumble it and Glacial Shard them again. And I was not currently being pressured by the weapon enough to have used it that turn. You know what I mean? So now Marshy's in trouble. There's a chance they can't deal 6 extra damage next turn. A chance. But I'll say I'm not feeling too good about my chances if I don't top deck something. All right, looking pretty dead. Looking pretty dead. I'd like to at least get an armor vendor, you know what I mean? Unlucky. Taunt totem? One time? Okay. His opponent, like, savoring it? Okay. Alright. We still have another cutting class, too. Alright. Fair enough. Later, Lloyd.
I know when I've lost.
Martin? Yeah. I'm overfighting it. It happens too much.
Fireheart versus Reform.
Martan, the Martian. Yep.
Just in time to witness the culmination of my
Alright, I hope my opponent's ready to get schooled.
I won't go easy on you.
And there's no reason to keep this against Warlock, right? Like, I don't need that against Warlock. Should have played Sticky. Oh, I had like a large, giant mass of anti-Kingsbane material, you know? Just like against aggro, sometimes you don't draw your clears. Against Kingsbane, I didn't draw my interaction. I'm not trying to make this a 30 cards, all of which are built to bully explicitly Kingsbane deck.
Your wish is my suggestion.
How about Marty, the time traveler? What do you mean? Oh, Back to the Future. What about Marty? I will put 30 anti-Kingsbane cards in my deck and you cannot stop me. You know what, QB? You are free to play as much Questline Druid as you want.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us. What's that? Some kind of void collar? All right. I'm not gonna sit with a Shudderwock in my hand against a Chumbus lock.
Arcane bolt. Oh, it's about to get windy out here.
I was thinking about trying to put all phrases and weapon removal in your deck. You can do that too. You can do that too.
I ain't talking. I just, I seem to have lost the surface.
Nice to meet you.
Meant what if we called you Marty? I don't prefer it, but as I said, I've given up fighting it.
I got mojo.
Well, there's that. Marshy is still okay. I love it when you call me Marshy. I call myself Marshy. I know what I will do. I will simply play Kingsbane yourself. Well, there you go. Well, there you go. Does my opponent have to do that to me? What's wrong with them? What's wrong with them? What are they doing? What are they doing to me over there?
Break it, you buy it.
Frostbite's sharper than bane.
Are you ready to be schooled? Break it, you buy it.
Shrink your head. Job done.
I hard run Sticky Fingers in my Quest Druid because it isn't worth winning. It isn't about winning, it's about sending a message. The message is, playing the hard counter deck isn't enough. I also wish to lose by drawing my Sticky Fingers when I need extra damage to finish off my opponent.
Shrink your head. Avalanche.
Avalanche. Honest question, why not running Mutanus? Because if you run less Murlocs, you're more likely to hit Flurgle and Toxman. Is that the right way to play Shudderwock these days? Not sure. But someone who's very good at not Shudderwock specifically, but like Hearthstone in general, has been playing a version of the deck that does not run. Did they get my Grumble? That does not run the card. This is gonna be fun, right? Taunt? One time? Unlucky. Okay.
I don't have much time.
Oh, Lod Zentimo crafting of gold right now. Zentimo? Okay, this was also on the list. Every time like a good player puts Zentimo on their list, I feel so validated. I do not have Doom Rings. Do I replace them with Arcane Giants? Man, can you even run Oh, I should have killed the Theatar. I actually forgot about it didn't occur to me that they were gonna actually play the Grumble. I just kinda like was focusing on the fact that I didn't have it anymore. Should have killed that Theatar. If I lose my Brucon here, I deserve it, I guess. Theatar should have Death Rattle, return the stolen card. I don't actually super mind given now that it
Break it, you buy it.
I don't super mind now that
I see gold in your future.
it costs 6. Like it's a bad enough card that you really don't have to see it that often, so I don't really care. But it still always is annoying when it happens. I'm glad it's bad enough that you don't see it that often. Did I get Brewmastered? Is Brucon the Brewmaster? Am I the Brewmaster? Is anyone really the Brewmaster? Let's be real. Huh. 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 Shudderwock is the last card in my deck, isn't it? Yep. I need to work on getting everything out of my hand.
Armor! Lightly used armor.
Yay, landlubber!
Now, if that wasn't the perfect order, I don't know what was. Now the taunt shows up. By the way, Martian Boo, how do you feel about the change from add X card to your hand to get X card in your hand in the recent expansion? It was done for text-based reasons, right?
Our gift of frost awaits us.
All right. So I actually don't have that many Shudderwocks, do I? Because they took my Grumble. I get 3.
I am low on cards.
Huh. Well, I don't think this game's a winner. Not gonna lie. Why not cold storage first? Because I need to use my cold storage on my Shudderwock. And I've already played Astalor number 1, so there will be Astalors added to my hand later.
My jaws that bite, my claws that catch. Who knows what secrets will uncover?
Well, all that's going into my deck. Another thing I forgot about. And it's coin first, then cold storage, right? So there's actually 0 hope of my Shudderwock surviving. Chat, I won't lie to you. This was not a masterfully played game.
Fireheart versus Jaina.
Cut Finley and add Mutanus. No, the problem was the way I played that game. It wasn't the cards in my deck.
Like imitators.
You only watch Masters? Ooh, unlucky. Unlucky. Unlucky.
Tend the flame of your magic and stay true to the festival spirit. You're a bright student.
I'm with the command.
Thank you.
Chill out.
Armor! Lightly used armor.
Arcane Golems won you a game. Insane? Perfect. That's how you know. We'll all be. We'll all be a son of a potato.
You're not ready for this.
Nice to meet you.
Doomring would have also won. Every time I ice fishing and don't receive Flurgle and Toxfin, I think to myself, why? I when I saw the list, I doubted it myself, and somebody whose opinion I respect told me that it was good, so I kept it in. But every time I play with this card in Shudderwock Shaman, I'm like, I don't see it.
It'll be our little secret.
This many face decks, Serenite Changing is okay. Sure, it's okay. Everyone wants me to go infinite Shudderwock. Do you guys want me to just build infinite Shudderwock? Is that what you want? Is that what you want, chat? Is that what you wanted in your hearts? Is that what you want to see? QB doesn't want it.
Were you followed?
What's the closest Hearthstone deck that's comparable to a good stuff list from MTG?
I do say, that seemed to have lost the thread.
Guess I could have saved that to be the next clear. Alright, I take it back. I'm stupid. Who needs clears when you have this? What is a good stuff list? So it's like 30 cards that are all just good plays on their own. Deck doesn't really have high synergy.
I got mojo.
Been hilarious. It would have been hilarious, chat.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Good stuff, is that the same as good cards, decks, and snap? I think so. Like, it's just like the deck isn't about synergizing cards together. It's just putting a bunch of cards that are all strong plays, independent of everything else. That's like a good stuff deck. It's kind of hard to say. Kind of hard to say. Can't really think of one that like explicitly fits that description in our show right now.
Lack perspective.
Well, I sure have been bamboozled. I sure have been bamboozled. Fortunately, we gave him the old counter boozle.
Lack perspective.
Hunter and Standard feels like that. Do they have like a face hunter? Because I could see that.
Our gift of fire empowers us.
Alright, so infinite Shudderwock for chat. How am I doing it?
Gather round. The pyroblast is up next.
Seems so bad to me. I like it, but like, yeah, like this is the type of shaman that makes me like Shudderwock, but it's just funny, like just building it so bad deliberately. uh, we'll see how it goes. What's the point of Twinfin and ETC if you just run Shatter Knight? Redundancy? Usually good stuff is mid-range now. Frequently, I think. But it's not like, it's like squares and rectangles. But even then, like, I don't know that in this case all the squares are necessarily rectangles. Like, I don't think a good stuff deck has to be mid-range. I just feel like if you're putting in a bunch of bombs in your deck that are all just kind of inherently good plays on their own,
I just like
it
imitators.
tends in that direction. Have I found myself a questline druid? I hope they're ready to lose to my tier 1 infinite shudder. Oh, we found glacial shard. Very good. Ah, perfect. Just in time. Just in Tim. When should I use my glacial shard, chat? That's what I want to know. Ooh. There we go.
Delightful.
Nice to meet you.
You can't play Shudder infinitely with this list because your hand fills with other stuff, making it impossible to bounce Shudder. You say that. Just watch me. Just watch me, Santuf. Take another look. Take another look. Think about it. Martian, did I tell you I saw Taylor Swift the other weekend? It might have been the best show ever. Ooh, nice. Glad you enjoyed your concert. Take another look in the bleacher eyes. QB. Alright, here's another glacial shard. Very good.
Nice to meet you.
What's in your ETC band, good streamer? So the extension, minimize it. There's a list that's just showing, that actually tells you what's in the list, in the ETC band. But the extension tracker is blocking it. You, my friend, can't crack my carapace. It is forbidden.
Nice to meet you.
No, you're not stupid. It it's a common mistake. All right. I guess what I'm gonna do is Zola this Glacial Shard, and then hopefully we get to you know how it is. Oh, maybe that was a mistake. Hopefully they'll play something. Uh-oh. Did I make a Marshy Boo Boo? Did I make one of my famous Boo Boos? Ah, thank goodness. It's perfect. It's perfect. All planned. Perfectly planned. And I won't hear anything to the contrary. We win right now. We actually win just right now. See you later, Druid. You love winning? Very good. You've come to the right stream. Frosty Boys unite. Yep, we're Frosty.
Reflect in the moonwell.
That is a chumbo. That's a chumbo. Uh-oh.
Oh, it's about to get windy in here.
Nice to meet you.
Armor! Lightly used armor.
No! Hit the Giants! Are you kidding me? Fine. You know what? Fine. I don't need your help, Glacial Shard. Alright? Ow. Maybe should have Zolo'd the 7/7? Maybe. Maybe you should get wrecked by my superior chumboing. The thing is, I want to kill one of these, right?
Interesting options.
I could just freeze it all. I could just go with my regular plan, which was just to play this. Decisions.
What interesting options.
Okay.
Breaking right.
Oh, it's about to get windy in here.
Well, that was funny. Yeah, I'm not sure how my opponent's getting out of this one now. Not gonna lie. Yeah, we're already infinite. Bourbon, I dare you. All right, now it's really Jover. Oh my goodness. Look at this. It's just that easy. It's that easy, chat.
I wake once more. Roar, little flesh things. I wake once more.
That was pretty good. Forget Brucon, this is brutal. True. They attacked once that game, right? They attacked with their hero a single time. It's ice to catch the stream. Oh, is it pretty cool? Hi, Revenoy. Oh, yeah, it is pretty cool because it's free Shaman.
Watch your back. I won't go easy on you. I just like imitators.
I feel like Sentimo's a good keep with all the things that synergize with Sentimo. Probably Rivmar.
Never bring a sword.
Fish fillet fighter fishy.
Are you ready to be schooled?
Imagine how many times they would have attacked if we just stole their weapon. I know, right?
Give me that. Not what I want.
So true, make that play with sticky fingers. Every time. Okay, but consider, we could have eaten their secrets and won faster. That's true, actually. Yeah, for sure. Eater of Secrets always got us there faster. Well, somebody would have won faster, at least. Pirates ahoy!
Nice to meet you.
Armor! Lightly used armor.
Broken their plates, perhaps? Yeah. This appears to be going well. Pirates of Way? True. Interesting. Okay. I respect it.
Never
Ah,
bring a
even more so.
sword to a fish fight.
Um, Tempo King. Hey Marshy, thoughts about refined grain shaman? That's all right.
Blood.
Wish they would have made Tough Crowd 2 mana. Which one's Tough Crowd? Any Flurgle Toxfin drawers?
Tuned to perfection.
Never bring a sword to a fish fight.
Alright, theoretically we win in a second. Theoretically. Maybe not, right? So we take 15 this turn, and then we have at least 8 to take after that. We might be okay. Hard to say. Hard to say. Outcast, return a minion to your hand. Oh, yeah. It is a little expensive. It would have been funny to power creep sap that hard, though. There be no treasure. 6 feet under. Ooh, you love to see the ETC heal us a bit there. Rise, me hearties. Hoping opponent won't trade one of the 2/1s into my 2/2. Hoping my opponent plays a pirate. Ah, good. Fair enough. Perfect. Perfect. That all went super perfectly. Oh. Well, if we run out of avalanches, we have this now.
Rise, me hearties!
Avalanche. Remember when Snowfall Guardian used to get swole? Used to get so big. He would be an 11/11. Back in my day. Alright, it's looking like... Oh no, we just cold storage. I wish I had that first, because then I could have hit the grumble. Those were the days, those were the days. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. I've had games where my hand was just right to just Philosophy the Discovered, Tough Crowd, and bounce back both things and then pop off. Oh, that's cool. It's pretty cool, if you ask me. Well, hopefully, unboard locking the opponent doesn't have terrible results. But theoretically, this should be pretty good.
Blood and plunder.
Pirates away! We did it. We beat the oppressive pirate rogue. On the one hand, I feel like I should just play to legend, so I can like title the video like infinite or legend with infinite potato shaman or something like that. On the other hand, my MMR is so like mid at this point that I'm curious, like I'm worried that I'm gonna enter at like 600 legend or something, something that isn't very marketable. What did you just come back to? Yeah.
I won't go easy on you. I dislike imitators.
I'm gonna guess that keeping the greedy stuff is gonna be good against the Chumbo Warlock.
I see you've brought guests.
Job's done.
Hmm. Let the fest evil begin.
Goodness no. Put that out.
Oh, okay. Is that the best oops in the whole game? This is a sick skin. It's got the funny schooling interaction. It's got the, oh goodness, put that out. Every time my opponent plays Sticky Finger, that's what we'll do. How long can this go on? That's the real question. Thousand Needles, are you ready? Are you ready for chicken fingers?
Free me! Free me!
You cannot crack my carapace. Alright? I have plenty of Serenite chain gangs. What do you guys think they took out of the ETC? Oh, it's Theatar again, probably, right? Is this the same player? You think? Put that out.
Goodness no. Put that out.
Overran by a chain gang. I'm really hoping my opponent doesn't coin Theatar steal my Grumble again. Not gonna lie, that would make me a little sad.
Are you
Oh,
clean
alright.
that up?
Do I just play this to get it in the pool? I could also, like, play this in hopes that... I'm just playing it. I'm just playing it. If I play that, there's literally nothing worth Theataring in my whole hand, so... Siphon Soul. Ow.
Are you ready to be schooled?
Are you ready to be schooled? Alright. I hope it offers them 3 different fish.
Manners.
That's fine. I think that's fine, just fine.
Job done.
I ain't talking.
A fish for you. 1 fish, 2 fish. Yellow fish, green fish.
Armor! Armor! Lightly used armor.
Just like old times. I've missed Snowfall Guardian. Just like old times, chat.
I'm 7 years
You hate talking? Me too. Me too. That's why I do it all the time. Skittlefish? They are Skittles. Taste the rainbow. How dare you? I wonder what they took. Think they got my Shudder? I got their nose.
Your wish is my strength. I say so.
Wait, did Shudderwock just glow? Did they get my Shudderwock? I feel like Shudderwock did the thing where it like, you know how the like when deck tracker when there's a deck swap sometimes it glitches a little bit. Did it just do that thing that indicates that they got my Shudderwock? That's not better.
I found a new source of power.
I've lost everything, chat. All my tempo. You'd expect a WoW, yeah. And I've used all my cold storages too. They can just play that if they have it. Only good card in my hand. Alright, it's time.
Be schooled.
I don't need Shudderwock. I have these. I was gonna say, it didn't play anything yet, did it?
Frost bites sharper than bane.
Also, I feel like with the deck built this way, the other Snowfall should just be in my main board.
From the void I come.
Well, you know what they say. A potato in hand is worth 2 in your mouth.
For now.
Shouldn't there be a win con in this deck? No. Much like all my decks, I don't actually have win cons in my decks. I only have lose cons. I'm a lose con only streamer. Feels awkward to put anything else in my ETC though. I don't know if the Devolve is even worth it in the ETC though, to be honest. Astelar? That's a win condition. As I've said, I only can include lose conditions in my decks now. Oh, you know what I can just do is like cut the ice fishing, right? Do I need 2? That frees up my ETC to have something else in it. What's good in the ETC? Because I'm running all the freeze effects main board. Oh, you know what? Easy peasy. Alright. We good. Since you won, your lose con did not work. That's true. Hi, Martion. Hi, chat. Hey, Blam. How you doing? Martion, master of Chumbus.
Go easy on you. I just like
The goal is to lose? No, it's just like, it's a hard question to answer 1,000 times, you know? I mean, like, if anything, Shudderwock's the win condition, right? The Snowfall's the win condition. We get some stats on the board. We prevent our opponent from doing stuff and slowly chip away at their health, and eventually they explode. That's the win condition.
ready to be schooled.
If you watch me play, you'd think so. Relatable. New secret. Brand new secret.
From within.
Hope you're having a great time too. Yep. I'm just keeping it real. Just vibing. Eating some chungus. Opponents love facing Shudderwock? Yes. Famously, Shudderwock is a very enjoyable opponent. It's known. It's actually, you know, humans kind of prefer it, right? Like it's one of the more sought after opponents.
Armor! Lightly used armor.
The more you struggle, the better.
Nerubian potato, you say? Have we stumbled into a standard game? Have we found ourselves fallen into a standard game? I'm gonna devolve this. I hope you enjoy your Silverhand recruits as much as I do. Was this a 5-4 at first? I know the weapon was a 4-2, and the package got nerfed twice. Did they hit it in the Wild Seed twice? Or was the taunt a 2-5? I actually don't remember.
Why did you buy it?
Well, that's unfortunate. Have I done one of my famous boo-boos? I forgot to ask today, and she'd be disappointed in me if I forgot, but, well, I... No. It was a large deer? It was a large deer. Oh, so all of that got changed. So taunt was initially 2-5. It was a 5-4, the weapon. I remember the weapon. Kind of crazy how strong they were before.
Reporting for duty.
Ow.
I got mojo.
Look how many cards we get to draw with Zentimo. You'll love to see it. You'll love to just do it to him. For a split second there, I thought that I accidentally misclicked and hit this. Oh no! I was thinking about cold storaging my glacial shard to freeze the face again. Oh well. Can someone more cultured than I explain the title today? Does anyone get the reference? The title of today's stream is Shaman Whole Wheat All Right. Shaman Whole Wheat All Right. Who gets it? Who gets the reference?
Here, girl. I smell an ambush.
Nobody? Weird Al does this cover of I'm just gonna do both just to make sure that I can do the combo again. Weird Al does this cover of how have I forgotten the name of the song? It's so iconic. Do 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 do. Beat It. He does this cover of Beat It called Eat It. And so you know how Michael Jackson likes to do like Shaman. Weird Al says ham on. He says ham on whole wheat. All right. For Eat It, because he's talking about eating and getting large. Anyways, that's the reference. I hope you enjoyed it.
Lots to consider.
For more obscure references, follow me at twitch.tv/martianboo. Well, Shudderwock once again proving to be a valuable member of the Infinite team. That was so far out of left field. I love it. I haven't watched that since middle school. Very good. Hey, Marshy, if you didn't know, this is not funny when opponent plays 3 curses that deal... Did I just get crushing wallsed? I just got crushing wallsed! Luckily for me, I came prepared. I know that your powers of retention are as wet as a woodhog's backside. But thick as you are, pay attention. My words are a matter of pride. Hi, Marshy. If you didn't know, this is not funny when opponent plays 3 curses that deal 20 damage in Lotheb, so you can only discard 1 and then die anyway. It's pretty funny when you're the person doing it. I'll say that much. Avalanche. Dormammu, I have come to bargain. Yep. They did. They did Osgood Shatter. They did. Oh, wow. Well. I was gonna do this, but maybe I'll, do this while my Grumble's still alive. All right. Well.
I wake once
Huh. I kind of want to draw the other Snowfall Guardian. I need to play this ETC. Hmm. Uh-oh. Wait, that's a problem. Hmm.
Lots to consider.
I've only played one breaker.
My jaws that bite, my claws that catch.
Don't have much time.
All right. Bleaching your eyes right now. Oh, because of this. What do you guys think the secret is? I'll miss you, whatever my top card is. Aww.
Hungry, you yummy.
Lots to consider.
My jaws that bite, my claws that catch.
So I'm not gonna kill that until I've made like 1,000 1,000 Serenites.
I'm weak once more.
Oh, it burnt the other one? It burnt Twin Fin? Unlucky. They will head back to standard after this game? Yeah, you never know. You never know.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
My jaws that bite, my claws that catch.
Also, this is the part where
My jaws that bite, my claws that catch.
having an Astalor comes in pretty handy.
Don't have much time. I'm low on cards.
How long can this go on? How long can this
At a certain point, we need to kill that Rin. So at that point is when we have 3 Shudderwocks in hand, right? We can also have a Shudderwock on a field, plus this Grumble, and 2 Shudderwocks in hand, right? We'll figure it out.
Such a perfect specimen. How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
You sure we're not going infinite with this list? We are. I switched to an infinite list. Alright. So, 1, 2, 3 Shudderwocks. We got this.
Free me!
My hand is too full.
What do we lose? Rukon, no. That's fine.
Free me!
Alright. My jaws that grind, my chumbus that scratch. It's gonna be a slow burn, huh?
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
Embrace the light.
Uh-oh, that's not good. Shouldn't you play Brucon before? I don't know. Shouldn't you have played it before? How long can this go on? This is going to go on forever. Eons.
My jaws that bite, my jaws that catch, my claws that catch. My jaws that bite, my claws that catch. My jaws that bite.
My sub is also forever. Keep up the good work, Marty. Thank you. I appreciate the 14 months, Cena Wild. You're amazing.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I play the other parrot, it's bad news bears. We can't have that.
Don't have much time.
Snicker snack, Hunter. Snicker snack. My jaws. I'm trying to get more Serenites in the pool than Grumble, so that we have like a higher likelihood of getting more Shudderwocks at the end.
My jaws that bite, my claws that catch.
How long can this go on?
How long can this go on? We're plate breaker for the armor vendor counter. We don't need that. We're gonna get there. Is opponent playing for what? Turns limit? I think what's going on in their head is I'm in fatigue, so I'm going to die first, which I think is also what's in our friend in chat's head. But, like, look at this. We don't, like... it's a slow burn, but we're going to win. I say chat, stop making up cards. Yeah, it is a fake card, isn't it? Alright, are we out of chain gangs? We're out of chain gangs, chat. No more chain gangs for you.
My jaws that bite, my claws that catch, my jaws that bite, my claws that catch, my jaws that bite, my claws that catch, my claws that
I guess this can play, which means I can play both of these. Cool.
Don't have much time.
My hand is too full.
This is peak gameplay. It is. What was your question? When this man clicked the Q button, do you think they expected this? Of course they did. What else is there? What else is there than this? That's what I want to know. Oh, did we leave? Or did we miraculously hit a board full of Shudderwocks? Wait, where's the original Shudderwock? Where's the one that's casting all this? Okay. Well, that's about as good of an infinite game as we can expect, I guess. No no hunters were harmed in the asking of this clip, making of the clip. Yeah.
Fireheart versus Valera. Job's done.
It's about sending a message. It is.
Frostbite's sharper than bane.
Imagine freezing in the middle of summer. True. I guess I'm gonna play this next turn. Hey, Vizuki. Play him. Hey. It's mean. It's a little mean. It's a little uncalled for, if you ask me. Oh my. That's actually brutal. I was thinking about taking Geist to hit like the passages and stuff. But like they're already so far along, I think it's a little hopeful. Ow. Opponent about to play around sticky fingers, that's true. Would love to see them like dagger or something. I've been in this situation a couple of times and I've never seen them do it.
I can't hear you.
Are you ready to be schooled?
Are you ready to be schooled?
Can this go on?
What did you have for breakfast? Sandwich?
Too soon.
Hey, that is timely. That is timely. Alright. I think this is actually a hero power game. I typically don't hero power, because board space, my opponent has more power to deal with the totems than I do.
To perfection.
But this might be a hero power game just because the taunt totem is valuable. Oh no! Order lol from the Martian. Actual order lol from the Martian. Unlucky. I made a Marshy stupid. I forgore. Brutal. Unmasterful play, yeah. Yep, the Marshy specialty. Yeah, let's see those order lulls. Come on, chat. Show me the order lulls. Come on. I need that. I need that right now. Does it work the same with Cloak of Shadows? No. Pretty sure it still hits. Not punished? Punished. You hate to see it.
Are you ready to
As a Marshy fan, you absolutely hate to see it. And now I lose. Unlucky. Pound it, pull on. I'm just now discovering this piano. I wonder what, like, you can play on it. Alright, well, my opponent just did some stuff. Brucon? Oh, that's alright.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
Do you think the Geist would change the outcome at all in hindsight? Don't know.
It's close. I know when I've lost.
Are you gonna watch The Nun 2? I love watching horror movies. I haven't seen The Nun 1. I don't love horror movies. I don't mind thrillers that are gruesome. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like that kind of horror movie where like it's more about the thriller than it is about like gross stuff happening. Stuff like, you know, like for example, I liked Saw 1 and I hated all the sequels. Like the sequels were all just gross.
I dislike imitators.
The sequels were about like showing how awful, like the worst things they could think of to do to a human. You know, like that's not interesting. The first one was a thriller that was kind of gruesome. You know, like so that one I think is entertaining, and the rest of it, you know what I mean? So I don't really watch any of that type of stuff. Renee has no stomach for it, and if I'm going to watch a movie, it's almost always going to be with Renee lately. So we don't really watch. I haven't seen a horror movie in a long time.
Armor! Lightly used armor!
Is the other side Rivendare Shaman a worthy deck in standard? What does the other side do? Thoughts on Final Destination? You know, I don't think I've ever seen the first one. I've only seen subsequent ones. Yeah, it was fine. You know what? In fact, I only think I've seen the third one. That was the roller coaster one, right? Think so.
Lots to consider.
Summon all minions from your hand, but they attack enemy minions till they die. No, I don't think Rivendare is really good in anything, to be honest. Sorry.
Put your dukes up, small fry.
We just need 100 subs on YouTube. Come on. Yeah, we'll probably get that in a week or two. Pretty excited. Pretty excited. Hit the 10,000 mark. You're about to be the final destination of this warrior? Well, there you go. That one Witchwood card would be cool if that deck Witch tutors the 3 guys.
Never bring a sword to a fish fight.
Give me that. Not what I want.
Countess Ashmore. Ah, yeah. Forget if I ever actually tried Countess Ashmore or Rivendare in like Warrior or something. I need to be on fresh copium to be able to play stuff like that. I'm not always, you know, sometimes my copium is pretty stale, so.
Armor! Lightly used armor!
Countess Ashmore is the OG neutral twig tutor. True. Is it just me or are the Marvel movies degrading from Endgames? I didn't think Endgames was good. How's that? How about that? If you disagree, you can cash me outside. I'm sorry, cash me outside. I mean, it was all right, but I don't think it was anywhere close to one of their strongest. How about that?
Nice to meet you.
React to new cards match. Are there new cards? Uh, 8 mana, 8/8 taunt. Cost 2 less, can be forged, and forge cost 2 less, can be forged endlessly. Huh. So it's like a 0 mana 8/8 that costs 8 mana. Interesting. Perfect. I don't want to kill the dummies because it just means they can play stuff that can actually hurt me. What is the best Marvel movie in Marshy's opinion then? I don't know that I have an opinion on best one. It used to be Thor. I feel like the original Thor is like super underrated. See, I was keeping that cookie alive in hopes of using it to get rid of the swordfish, but they really pulled one over on me, didn't they? They really pulled one over on me, didn't they? Oh my goodness. Go ahead, I dare you to use it. I dare you to use it.
The living drop all kinds of things.
Alright, so then... After your hero... So 1 mana, 1/3, double Unholy Weapon. After your hero attacks, shuffle a random plague into your opponent's deck, which is... Take 2 damage, restore 2 health to the enemy hero. Take 2 damage, the next card you play costs 1 more. Take 2 damage, summon a 2/2 undead to your opponent. Interesting. Then we have a Frost Unholy, deal 3 damage to a minion. If it dies, shuffle 2 random plagues into your opponent's deck. Okay. Then 2 mana, 3/2, double Unholy, shuffle 2 random plagues into your opponent's deck. So like, okay, so they print the Frost Unholy card, right? So that's support for one of each class. But then the rest of the support package requires double Unholy. Do they not want people to play Necrotic Chumbo?
To consider.
I could see them not wanting to play Necrotic Chumbo,
Are you ready to be schooled?
if I'm honest. So what's nice about this is that was a terrible use of my resources. Could have killed that one too. What's nice about this is I've given my opponents schooling so they can actually get through this just fine. So anyways, like I don't see the point of making one of these a Frost Unholy card if the other two are going to be double Unholy. Unless like Climactic Necrotic Explosion isn't meant to be played ever and they're just trying to like widen up options. Alright, so Chained Guardian, 1 Unholy, costs 11. Rush Reborn, 8/5. Costs 1 less for each plague shuffled into the enemy deck this game. Alright. So Frost Unholy, 4 mana, 4/3. Destroy a plague in your opponent's deck to deal 3 damage to all enemy minions. So we're really pushing double Unholy 1 Frost. Huh. 4 mana, 4/4. Battlecry, shuffle all 3 plagues into your opponent's deck. Plagues they draw this game are unending. Does that mean? What does that mean? Like it happens and then another one goes back in? Exactly like a car. So whenever one of them gets drawn, two more go back in. Two go in? Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, you can have an ice fishing. That's fine. That's fine. When was it when I was like, I haven't done this yet, but someday I'm gonna do it. I knew someday I was gonna do it. I just knew it. You know?
I know when I've lost.
Oh, I did that before? Did I? I have done it before? Alright, never mind. Shame concede? No, I'm actually gonna lose. I actually lost. With a shame. What do you mean shame concede? I just lose. That was just a concede. I don't shame concede. I play it out. I don't care what anyone says. Can I prep coin next? Okay.
Fireheart versus Jaina.
Knowledge is power. I won't go easy on you. I just like
I won't
imitators.
go easy on you. I just like what? What did she just like? I missed it. Does she have a unique Jaina interaction? Twitter devs say after you draw one, it goes back in. So one goes back in, not two.
Are you ready to be schooled?
She hates phonies, don't we all? I shame conceded not too long ago. I used the Warlock, draw 3, discard 1, but I had 9 cards in hand, 8 after the use of the card. I burned my Thaddeus and just conceded. Well, there you go. You know, sometimes you just gotta do it. How has this deck performed for you today? Listen, you are Junior. Alright, you gotta understand something about this deck. This deck is trying to be a silly potato deck. Alright. If you want to not spend 10,000 years in a game, you gotta put Astalor in. Alright? But we're trying to play all the Shudderwocks. Or trying to play infinite Shudderwocks. So,
Where you follow
that has to sound fun to you. Sometimes you just want to adjust your sound settings and then concede on accident. I've done that before. I've done that before. Engine coming in with a raid. How are you, Mr. Jin, today? How was the engine stream? You played wild, so not great. Unlucky. When is it going to go better? Would you say, how long can this go on? No! Fine. I'll trade my Glacial Shard. Stupid macaw. Yeah, I don't know, Engine. How long can disco on? How long can disco off? That's the real question. How long can Disco lock? From March of the Lich King till like a month out of the new expansion. Ooh. Martian, are you up to date with Secret Invasion? What do you think about it? I think it is best what was produced in MCU since No Way Home. I didn't watch Loki. Since No Way Home. My favorite part about these discussions is hating things that people say they like. I think it's kind of picking up as it goes along. Like yesterday's episode, I remember being entertained. I made it to the end of it and I was like, oh, right, it's over. The first couple we watched for half an hour and then paused and came back to it the next day. Like it wasn't very captivating. Wasn't No Way Home just not good? I liked No Way Home. That was the one with all 3 Spider-Man, right? It's as good as it was.
Nice to meet you.
Andrew Garfield was the best Spider-Man. Don't at you. I won't at you. Hey, Letty. See, I don't really, I haven't loved any of the
What's troubling you?
I have not only have I not loved any of the oh really? That makes sense, I guess. Fair enough.
Are you ready to be schooled?
Are you ready to be schooled? So not only have I not loved any of the Disney Plus series, I don't think I've even liked any of them. Like I haven't I thought they've all were kind of bad. You know what? WandaVision. I take it back. WandaVision was all right. It wasn't amazing, but it was all right. It was fine. Have you seen Andor? I liked Andor. I was talking about the MCU stuff. But yeah, Andor was cool. Mandalorian, that's a show. That's all I have to say about it. It is in fact a show that you can watch if you want to spend your time that way. Mandalorian, I go back and forth on. Like sometimes it's good, sometimes it's like intensely boring or really stupid. Boba Fett, I liked. It got a little stupid for here or there, but like its entertaining parts were entertaining, I thought. The most recent season of Mandalorian, I have this like paradoxical opinion of it. Like the most recent season of Mandalorian, I both thought it was the worst the worst season they've put out yet, but I also had the most fun watching it. And I think it's because like it had like a Doctor Who type of element to it to me, where like it didn't feel like it was about being good. It felt like it was about being kind of weird and entertaining, you know what I mean? I just gave them a Shudderwock. So like it was less trying and failing to being a like a semi-serious Western shot in space, and it was more like kind of goofy sci-fi, does that make sense though, what I'm trying to say? What Doctor? It's not a direct comparison, it's just like more in that genre, if you know what I mean. You're looking forward to the new Ahsoka show? I can't. I looked forward to the Obi-Wan Kenobi show for too long. I am 100% sure that they're going to make me upset with that show. Like, I want to like it, you know, like that's what like. I love Ahsoka. I think she's a fantastic character, and I think Clone Wars is some of the best Star Wars stuff that they've ever put out. But I just don't trust them. I don't trust them.
I'm late. I can't have more minutes. Bone chill!
My jaws that bite, my claws that catch.
Haha, we keep high rolling. Can you not glacial shard that 1,000 times, please? Alright, at least that was something else. Hey, Matthews. You didn't like the epic battle between Vader and Obi-Wan? Vague spoilers. All right, are you guys ready? Vague spoilers. I'll type in chat when I'm done, I guess, if you were gonna watch Obi-Wan and haven't yet. So the part of the Vader fight where Obi-Wan is like lifting up a bunch of rocks, yeah, and like you know, hitting Darth Vader with a storm of boulders. That's the type of raw power that I would expect from Darth Vader. You know, that's not Obi-Wan stuff. Obi-Wan is like smart and he's strong, but he's like, he wins by being like tricky and careful. So like that fight was very unsatisfying because they flipped the dynamic of the two characters. But really, like, that fight was about Obi-Wan accepting that Anakin was gone and the person that he was fighting was a new villain. You know, like that the conclusion to that fight was, this isn't Anakin anymore. This person is okay to be my enemy. In which case, kill him. Why did he leave him alive? Why did Obi-Wan leave? Like, he gets to this conclusion, oh, you're not Anakin anymore, and I finally accept that. Kill him. Like, do the galaxy a favor. So like, I didn't understand that. So if they're going to disrupt the canon, you know, like if you go back and you watch A New Hope, you get the sense that Darth Vader has not seen Obi-Wan since their final fight, you know. Yeah, like that's the vibe you get from A New Hope, is that they haven't seen each other since they fought on Mustafar. If they were going to disrupt the canon to do this, I just felt like it was very unsatisfying. So no, I didn't appreciate the fight scene. I didn't appreciate the Leia character at all. I thought the entire thing was an incredible disappointment because, like, I love Ewan McGregor and as Obi-Wan, and I feel like they could have done a much better, like, Obi-Wan doing stuff on Tatooine, like what he was up to the whole time type of thing, and had it be really satisfying. So yeah, didn't like it. There was nothing redeemable about it for me, which isn't to say that you couldn't love it. My sister, she likes all the things. Here, I'm done with spoilers. My sister, everything that I hate is her favorite stuff. You know, like it's kind of funny that, like, the stuff that I hate the most, that's the things that she appreciated the most. So like her favorite Star Wars movie of all time is The Force Awakens, and not The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, and that's my most hated movie, period. So like, you know, like not even a Star Wars movie. I just like that movie upset me. So, all right, I see what's happening. I see you. I'm gonna try not to trigger any more secrets for a second. So like the moral of that is it's okay for people to have different opinions. Like if you liked Obi-Wan, I don't want to take that away from you. I just you know, it wasn't for me. Oh, nice. Okay. I think I don't go face in case of Ward. Obi-Wan is my favorite character in Star Wars, and I have not watched the show because I've only heard bad stuff about it. Yeah. Yeah. It could be that, like, you would really like it. I don't know. Just because I and others like me didn't like it doesn't mean that you wouldn't. It's almost like no one asked for that show and it just messed up everything. I mean, like, I've given up on preserving the Star Wars canon. There's too much, like, hot, steaming garbage in the universe now. There's a lot of real bad Star Wars stuff out. Basically everything that Disney's made. Not that the franchise was perfect before, but... Last Jedi was the best from the new trilogy, period. Yeah, see? It's people like different things, I guess. I mean, the last movie makes it 10 times worse. You know, I had trouble evaluating that movie because I was so derailed by how bad Last Jedi was that, like, I wasn't invested in watching a good movie anymore. Like, the story being told by the sequel trilogy was already, like, invalidated, right, by the Last Jedi. Nothing made sense anymore. You know, like, there was no, like, it was clear that they were just kind of shooting from the hip. So, like, I was too disrupted by the Last Jedi. I couldn't really care. I watched it, I knew it was bad, but I didn't, like, I haven't seen it since, so I couldn't tell you where I would rate it, you know, like, among the other movies as far as, like, The Rise of Skywalker, you know, where I would place it. I didn't hate any of the new trilogy, but I didn't love them either. I'm one of the rare people who liked the direction they went with Luke, though. The one nice thing I will say about those movies, the sequel trilogy, is isn't about the movie itself. It's about Mark Hamill. Like, I thought that Mark Hamill was the only one from that cast that, like, remembered how to play their character. You know, like, Leia didn't feel like Leia at all. And like, it just felt like Carrie Fisher. And Harrison Ford was clearly showing up for a check. He did not feel like Han Solo even one bit. You know, he was Harrison Ford when he showed up there. And even still, he was my favorite part about Force Awakens. You know, I really enjoyed him just going around being Harrison Ford, being like, all right, I hate this franchise, but I'm back. You know, like, that was the energy he brought to the Force Awakens. So, like, I did enjoy that, but, like, so anyways, Last Jedi, the one thing that I can say about it that I think is nice is Hamill acted like Luke. His writing was not Luke. Not at all. Not even close. I lose, right? But I do think that he acted the part. in a way that his peers kind of forgot.
I know when I've lost.
Unpopular opinion, you love the sequels or the prequels. I actually like the prequels for what they are. You know, like I have fun watching them. Not to like go down a giant path explaining it, but my opinion of the prequels is concept very good, delivery very bad. You know, so like the story they're telling is a good story. It's just the execution was abysmal. So
Won't go easy on
you know, like they could have released some nice content. Like so with the sequels, I don't think that the story they were telling was good, right? I don't think that's redeemable. They needed somebody with a singular vision to carry it out over like the 3 movies. They just kind of like did stuff on a whim in the sequels. But in the prequels there was a vision, and you like if you think about it and you pay attention, you can like see that, oh, there could have been something here. But the execution was just too bad.
Lightly used armor.
Hey OTZ. Episodes 1, 2, 3 were the only fun Star Wars related things to me. Don't care too much for 4, 5, 6, but I acknowledge them to be an important part of the storyline. I really don't like any of the standalone movies or the latest trilogy.
What is it?
Break it, you buy it.
Eating mashed potatoes. Marshy, no, I won't.
This one eating party snacks.
Harrison Ford hating on Star Wars is funny every time it is. Did you love the Phantom Menace? I think the Phantom Menace like has a lot of good stuff in it. Jar Jar is like, you know, people really focus on how much Jar Jar ruined that movie, and I don't think they're wrong. You know, if you just kind of ignore the Jar Jar parts, I feel like there's a lot of good movie there, but there's unfortunately a lot of Jar Jar parts. You know, and I don't quite hate the. I mean, I haven't seen the movie in a while, so I can't really say. But like, I don't mind the pod racing. Like, I kind of liked that. And like, you know, there's a little bit of stupid stuff, right? Like Anakin going and like blowing up all the droids and all the droids shut off. But more than that, the droids themselves. Why are they so dumb? Why are the droids so aggressively incompetent? Why? You mind the pod racing in the Lego game? Oh, I haven't played it. YouTube Frog here. First time seeing your stream live. Promise to check you out if I ever remember. Hey, good to see you, Multi-Man. I don't like Star Wars. As a Star Wars fan, understandable. As a Star Wars fan, not understandable. Everyone needs to be a Star Wars fan, and everyone needs to only like the Star Wars movies that I like. All right? And if you feel differently than me, you can get wrecked. That's the only opinion worth having, because it's the only opinion that's mine. Most based opinion on Earth. Thank you. But Darth Maul, though? Yeah, I think Darth Maul is really cool. Rogue One is by far your favorite Star Wars movie. Are you alone? No, people say that all the time. I hear that all the time. How does Marshy feel about Rogue One? I enjoyed watching it. It's the only Disney Star Wars thing that I've felt was like good. Or decent, rather. Because, like, I wouldn't call it good. Not like, Empire Strikes Back was good. Yeah.
How long can this go on?
How long can this go on?
Can this go on?
Chat, my board is going to be so full of Shudderwocks this coming turn. You first got into Star Wars from the Lego games.
My blood boils for war.
Ow. Oh, I should have traded here and just cleared, right? Maybe I won't care. It's my new opinion. I just won't care.
I wake once more.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
Alright. We've done it, chat. We've done things. You grew up in the 2000s, you're a youngling? Well, very good. I see a lot of infinity to your Shudder, but is there another win con besides an opponent concedes? Yes, we slowly pet them. We slowly pet them over the course of 10,000 years.
Nice to meet you.
I remember watching episode 9 in cinemas and questioning your sanity. What about reintegrating Life Drinker? I miss Life Drinker. Unfortunately, I wish it was like a 2 mana 2/3 or something. Marshy, if I wanted to add Life Drinker to this, what would I take out? Shudderwock. Multiman, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Star Swirly. Swirly, congratulations. What would you take out? I don't know. Something. ETC. No, you need the Geist in the ETC. My jaws that bite, my chungus that scratches. Oh, potato boy. Alright, since there's only one. Wait, I thought there was only one Shudder. Or there was only one Grumble in the ETC. Uh oh. Uh oh. Uh oh. Anyways, the idea is to outnumber the amount of Grumbles with your Serenites, so eventually you get a bunch of Shudderwocks, and then you pet them. Just like we used to. Nerf Avalanche. And then a week later, watching a movie adaptation of my favorite German book, and then questioning your sanity even more. Well, very good. So it's mana cost that kills it. It's 4 mana to inefficient now. Yeah. I super rarely use Twitch, so I'd rather gift. Well, I appreciate you. We can't ban OTZ. Where else will we get the hot take on Avalanche? Wouldn't Enter Astor be better than Life Drinker? Yes. An Astor list would be better than this list. But we're not trying to go for the best possible list. We're trying to go for the biggest list. We're trying to go for the grand, infinite, millions, trillions even. Multi-man. Gifting out a tier 1 to Babble Dude. Multi-man, thank you so much. I appreciate you, my friend. You're very generous, my friend. Thank you. I watched episode 9 with the biggest Star Wars fans I know, and the best part of the movie was seeing their faces without happiness for 2 hours. It was so good to see them going hollow with the somehow Palpatine has returned. Okay, not only did they like, all right, our plan didn't work. We killed off our bad guy after having no payoff in the second movie. I don't remember what the fans wanted. They liked Palpatine, right? What if we made it about Palpatine instead? We'll throw in Palpatine there, and yeah. So we had a bigger Death Star already in the first movie. Now we need an even bigger Death Star. What if we just put Death Stars on the Star Destroyers? You know, what if every Star Destroyer had a Death Star on it? What if we did that? Would that get it with the fans? The goats can't be jammed. They can't jam the goats. We'll put goats in it. And they can't use any of the Star Wars famous jammers to jam the goats. You know, nobody's fighters works in any of the Star Wars movies, so why don't we just run goats? And then the goats can't get jammed by the jammers. Palpatine. Well, this is going to be a game of Hearthstone. Not much we know. This is going to be one of the games of all time.
Break it, you buy it.
It's little. I just wish to show gratitude for the content you have put out into YouTube. I get enjoyment from watching your YouTubes fully, and this is just something show appreciation. Always remember the Chungus, and my favorite One Piece character is Frankie. Hey, thank you so much. I also really like Frankie. Frankie, definitely one of my favorites. Yeah, my favorite was Nami until Frankie came out, and now I'm not sure what to think. You had forgotten about the goats. Thank you for the reminder, I guess. Palpatine returning wasn't a super new idea, though. Yeah, it sure wasn't. I wish that Kylo Ren was the villain in the end. I don't mind him getting redeemed. I just think like they did nothing with Snoke. They set up Snoke and then they did literally nothing with it. You know, that's what I don't like. Well, I'm gonna need to draw something here. I get one more turn. Ooh. Ooh. Did you reach Brooke yet? If I hadn't, I wouldn't have appreciated that comment. No spoilers. But yes, I have. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Watch it just all be for nothing. Because we need to grumble pretty soon here. Or else this isn't really going anywhere. Somehow Snowfall Guardian returned. He's the gift that keeps on gifting. It's my last one. We're relying on top decks now.
Are you ready to be schooled?
Are you ready to be schooled? Grumble from the right. Oh, I'm ready. Grumble right off the top. It's so perfect. Poop. All right. Well, now I have to trade off all my guardians, which makes me sad. Is there a way I can get around it?
Look at me.
Look at me.
How long can this go on? How long can this
Alright, we'll see if I've bought myself a single turn to draw a Grumble. Duel of the 5/5s. Yeah. You will be crushed beneath the endless, crushed beneath the endless. Those Snowfall Guardians go down. It's up to you, Shudderwock. It's up to you. Nope, we're good. Grumble, you're still on the table. Let's go, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness, how sad would it have been to like not get to punish my opponent for leaving the snowfalls up. Now it's officially Jover. It's officially Jover, chat. Oh no, it's less Jover than, nope, it's still Jover. All right, well, it's still vaguely Jover, I guess. Ooh, all right, very good.
I got mojo.
There's the Shudderwock. Gotta get this stuff out of my hand. Thousand Needles, are you ready to eat spaghetti? Avalanche. You think it could be a good idea to put second Toxfin in an ETC? Maybe. Sure. I think there are worse things you could put in, like Skulking Geist. I actually think Twin Fin doesn't really do much in this deck. That should maybe be a Giggling Inventor, because that's like super over against the attack face decks, but I think we're probably pretty good on that already. How long can this go on? Literally forever. Or my name's not Chungus McGillicuddy.
I got mojo.
Alright, I think I have to play Shudder next turn. But I wanted to trade off all that other stuff to get it out of my hand. So we'll do that, we'll do this, and then those two can stay.
My jaws that bite. My claws that catch.
Good enough.
My jaws that bite.
Alright, we have a Shudder in hand, so that's good. Martian Boo, the Chungus for president, and opponent being the Gungus. Shudder Battlecry is gonna freeze this opponent until the next expansion, you know? That's why that's here, you know. Okay, so can we free up the face? No, we made it worse. There's another devolve though, so um mhm. Alright. Cool. Now I'll do that. This is toxic? How dare you? How dare you say that about me? I only play extremely wholesome decks. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny seeing people react to things like this. It's because my opponent's playing Big Priest, right? You know, and this is normally a deck that receives a lot of hate. But as soon as I start like freezing them endlessly, suddenly I'm the bad guy. Perfect time to join a Marshy stream. That's true. Schooling is still in hand. They changed how it works. I forgot. Yeah, they did do that. They did do that. Well, poop. I forgot about that.
Are you ready to be schooled?
Are you ready to be schooled? You'll never take me alive, Brucon. I really do need to get rid of that thing. Maybe I should just like open up a board space. I think this one might end up being a tie. I don't know how I'm gonna... You know, I have way too many grumbles in the pool, right? Martian, I must have missed many episodes. Why aren't we playing Astalor? Because we're playing Infinite Shudderwock Shaman. We're not trying to win. We're trying to not die. Seems like the wind chill won't be burned until the A4 dies. Yeah, I didn't want them to have any... to be able to play any minions, but I don't think it matters anymore. Like, it... because I have enough Shudderwocks in hand that, like, killing the Shudderwock doesn't matter, so I think I'll probably just kill it next turn so that the wind chills start dying. Ah, there we go. Can't decide if that's good or bad for me. I guess like it's just gonna do this. Huh.
Snicker snack! My jaws that bite, my claws that catch. My jaws that bite, my claws that catch.
Armor! Armor! Lightly used armor.
My jaws that bite, my claws that catch.
If you don't die, you never lose. That's true. Remember when we deleted our Toxfin? Yeah. That's fine, though. I don't know how much anything matters. I don't like. I don't have enough copy effects in the pool. I don't think. Oh well, good deal for me. Oh,
My time has come.
you know what's not in here? It just occurred to me. It just occurred to me. Something's not in here. Do you guys know what it is? I made a whoopsie. Uh-oh, Martian whoopsie time. Who can spot it? Who sees my oopsie? Lotheb, yeah. I feel like there should be a Lotheb in here, right? There are a couple cards not in here. What else? How'd the opponent get Brukan? Thought Steal. You don't have Bully as well. Bully is a mirror tech. I don't want a mirror tech. I'm just talking about like core cards.
Break it, you buy it.
Die, landlubber. They who love to land.
My jaws that bite, my claws that catch.
Frostbite's sharper than fang.
My jaws that bite.
And I probably should have left Brukan as my last battle cry, huh? That was a mistake. Oh, yeah, Astlor's the other one, but yeah, that was a deliberate exclusion. Pretty sure I don't want this to be my last battle cry, so I guess there we are. There's an Epsilon.
Beneath the endless tide.
You will be crushed beneath the endless tide. Wrong Quartermain. Such a nice long game of Hearthstone. Yeah. Yes. Every time that comes back, it's gonna be really hilarious. How did they get the hero card? Well, this one. Boop. This big priest is sticking to the game, and why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? After all, why shouldn't I? Why shouldn't I play this out?
My jaws that bite, my claws that catch. My jaws that bite, my claws that catch. My jaws that bite, my claws that
All right, look at us go. Do you have anything to add to your deck, or will fatigue go happen over time? So the thing is, my opponent takes more damage from my board than I take from fatigue. So my opponent is going to lose to my little squibbies that end up sticking long before I would actually end up dying. Fatigue is a non-factor. The turn limit is more of a factor than the. That's kind of funny. The turn limit is more of a factor than fatigue itself. Now, Melanian. Now. That's the one that sticks. Acid Mob putting in overtime, yeah. Imagine the new Saw movie had a game where you had to win one match of Hearthstone and Wild. Yeah, the worst torture apparently.
I'm coming.
My jaws that bite. Oh, goodbye, Asima. You will be missed. Alright, we only have one Shudderwock, so I'm gonna play another one and end my turn. Because like we'll have at least one Shudderwock all the time, and this way we have a chance to get a, more than one. Nope, still just one. Is Geist in the deck or the ETC? It's in the ETC. Because we only need it eventually, right? So, like, it's fine if we get it from Shudderwock recasting ETC. We don't need it, like, now. You think opponent's still watching those animations? Some cool walk-in? Yeah, it's freezing cool. Freezing cool walk-in. The guys destroying the wind chills is a fun little interaction, yeah. I think it's fun anyway. How long has this game been so far? They still have minions. Look at them go. They're still popping. Draw your blood, please. Do they expect to win or just not to lose? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I think a lot of people overvalue the role of fatigue in this matchup. Eventually, they're going to run out of stuff, and I won't. So I won't actually need to play Shudderwocks anymore. So I'm going to have a big board that can just pet them in the face, you know? You know what I mean? The pressure's on them to endlessly clear my board. Theirs is never getting to attack again. Is EGC a battle cry you get to repeat with Shudder? Like, do you get to pick 3 every time? Yeah, it's only one of each thing in EGC. Also, this game would have gone a lot faster if I'd thought to leave Brucon as my last battle cry, because then he'd be like shooting face and dealing 2 damage to the board and stuff. It's not like you don't have 100 armor, yeah. It'd take a long time for fatigue to catch up. Acid Maw! Yay! It's our good buddy Acid Maw. Oh, it's so funny. You love to see it. I could add some damage. I could do that. But that ain't me. That ain't me. List time, anyways. I'm gonna do this until I see a Brucon actually clear some, clear the board here. I like how I just have to keep clicking through. Because there's so many animations. It's like, come on, Brucon, show me the DL2 AoE. Let's go! Let's go! No! I don't know that okay, well. I'll tell you what. We'll just do the old-fashioned play out all the Shudderwocks and see what happens trick. Alright, they can just enjoy all those animations on their turn. Well, surely Brucon's gonna clear the board eventually. I like how the Shudderwocks just kind of sit there, you know, in limbo. We are the Shudder Limbo. I once had the Shudderwock deck that Undertaken and Weasel, you shuffled endless amounts of Shudders into your deck. That's spicy. What if we had some random weapon and something like Greenskin to actually funny bonk the opponent? I did that once a while back. I did Cookie with all the weapon buffs and stuff. Is it time to make a comeback? That got more support. We got more neutral Cookie's Bane support. Hey, what up, you snake? Did we really not roll Brucani? Ah, there it is. All right, cool. We got rid of the thing. Why? How did that Shudderwock just die out of my hand? That was funny. What happened there? Is it over? After all these years, is it finally over? I played too many Shudderwock, chat. Whose turn is it? Is it my turn? Is it their turn? Is the Shudderwock that actually stuck to the board not even played yet? I can actually probably afford to skip a few turns, so I don't think I'm like that worried if like my turn got consumed by these animations. Opponent went for some coffee to Colombia, probably. They got the time. Oh my goodness, we got there. We actually got there. How much where in the animations do you think they are? uh, I'm not gonna like not gonna oh, we didn't end up with any one cost Shudderwocks by the end of that. That's kind of funny. I'm not gonna like play that many Shudderwocks unless I need to like get rid of the Dreadmaw again, Um so like this isn't gonna be like a problem every turn, but it's kind of funny how much longer it takes from this. This one probably makes it in, Thomas, and it's probably gonna be I don't know. We'll see. That's true, Bruce Wayne. It's been 10,000 years since my opponent started watching the animations. I've been trapped in this turn for millennia. I believe in you, Targan Sur Pure. You can do this. Do you think this is their Wi-Fi password? I just might, Mr. Horse. Just keep on waiting on my opponent to watch all the animations. You think I disconnected? No. They switched it so that my my opponent's turn doesn't start until like they've seen the animations on Shudderwock. So that like I can't just do this and skip their turn. I never knew how the animations work, that you see them quicker than the opponent. What's the reason for that? Because I was clicking them away. You can click animations away. They fully fixed it. They fixed Shudderwock at least. I don't know if it's like whatever wide, but if I was doing this every turn, it would be like 10-minute turns. They're just enjoying the animations, and why wouldn't they? Aren't they nice? It's back. All right, we might get another 10-minute turn. Oh, you know what? We won't, because I don't have enough one cost Shudderwocks. Sick combo was pretty sick, wasn't it? Sick and wrong. If he clears the Dreadmaw or Acid Maw, okay, that's Acid Maw. I'm thinking of the Pokemon as Dreadnought. If it clears the Acid Maw, yeah, okay, I'll play this. You have to speed up the shutter segments, or this will easily be a 40-minute video or longer. I'm not going to include more than one of this type of game. Well, there's that.
Snicker snack!
Oh, you know what? I should have stuck around, because if there's like a taunt, I want to play it. I think we've reached the stage of the game. Well, who knows what the remaining cards are? Looks like it's not a res effect. I think we've seen them all. But like, we've reached the stage of the game where we don't need to play any more Shudderwocks. Ooh, 3 stuck? Ooh. Ooh. 3 stuck. 3 Shudderwocks stuck. That's perfect. I guess my opponent might have another clean the scene. Interesting that we haven't seen interesting that we haven't seen Mass Hysteria yet. Is Clean the Scene better than Mass Hysteria? No, right? Do you know what the turn timer is left? I don't know, no. Not sure. Not sure. Maybe they're waiting for the moment. Could be. The perfect moment. Losable? It's tieable. It's not losable. We literally never lose. I'm never gonna lose this game. But they could get a tie, depending on what the turn timer is. The thing is, these turns have been long, right? It's not like there has been that many of them. But maybe there has been. I don't know. It might be close.
I'm coming.
Do we go more Shudders or just keep this board? We keep this board. I don't think there's any reason to play Shudder again until they do something else. You guys want to see how confident I am that fatigue is irrelevant right now? This is how confident I am. The Big Priest has managed to get married, raise 2 children, and get a job in the Order within this match. Yeah, true. Wait, in that order? It's quite the order. I like how the Brukan hero power is here to keep our Shudderwocks around. Opponent is giving me a little bit of a taste of my own medicine. Opponent's like, well, maybe I'm not going to win, but I'm going to waste every bit of time I can as revenge for the amount of time my opponent has wasted with no win-con Shudderwock Shaman. I mean, I'm going to win this game, so it's their time that's getting wasted. Mechathune plus the light it burns, that'd be funny.
I'm coming.
You guys think they're multitasking? Well, they play their turn and then they just sit. They can do it. I believe in them. What's the most hyped card for me so far? I'm most excited for Sargeras, I think.
I'm coming.
Phelan plus Lorthamar would be funny. It would. Lorthamar would be kind of a silly win condition. Opponent seems bitter. Do you guys think opponent's bitter? Burr, 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 burr. They have Mecha'thun plus Deathwing in hand? Oh my. Oh my. I don't like how they do it. Oh, they played palm readings. They could have the light it burns plus Mecha'thun. How would they get the Mecha'thun though? Because it's not like it was in the deck naturally. How could they have discovered it? I don't think they could have.
I'm coming.
Would what opponent is doing be bannable if you could make it so? No, I would make it so that like, if you are repeatedly like playing, doing stuff like doing all of your actions and then letting the rope burn out, I would make it so that your turns go by faster. That's all. Hey, come on, this is whatever. Oh, Blizzard makes Scooby Snacks, but instead of Scooby Snacks, it would be Shudder Snicker Snacks. Yeah, I would love Snicker Snacks. I actually made a visual for that once. No, maybe I didn't. What did I do?
I'm coming.
I don't remember, but Snicker Snacks is good. I would get those. I wish I had the image. Like I did like a cereal for one of the Hearthstone cards. I forget what it was. I don't think my opponent should be banned for like roping. I feel like I would much rather the system lightly discourage it than have like ban action be taken. I do think that Shudder and Two Guys is better than resetting the clock, you know what I mean? We're getting there. What would Snicker Snacks taste like? Snickers. I wonder if if they made Snicker Snacks, I wonder if they couldn't be chocolate candy. Could they even be candy? How copyrighted is Snickers? Hmm. They could probably do gummies. That random thought steal into Brucon doing some work and drawing this out, yeah.
I'm coming, I'm coming.
Make them sneaker flavored? Sneaker snacks? Gross. How far to the turn timer? I haven't been keeping track. Alright. I'm glad that they didn't roll the 2 damage AoE because I didn't want to play any more Shudders. I don't think it's worth playing Shudder again at all at this point. Like their fatigue has caught up to them. Like we've done enough damage with our minions, I think. Next draw is 16. Man, we could be close. We could be close. Snicker Snacks is not a copyrighted product word. Snicker is trademark name for a popular candy bar made by Mars Incorporated. However, the term Snicker Snacks itself is a generic phrase that does not have copyright protection. Ah, all right, cool. Is it hot where you live? Yes. I actually didn't stream yesterday because the night before I couldn't get to sleep. Because it was so hot. You hope we get to find out what that card is? Oh yeah, like, is it Shard of the Naru? Is it Penance? Is it Clean the Scene? There are several one-ofs that we haven't seen the other one of yet. Are you from the USA? I am. You're from Finland? How's Finland? All right. Where's the rope? They must have had a turn earlier the last couple times, right? Where's the rope? I'm a little worried. No, there's... Okay, cool. We're still connected. We're still connected. There's the rope.
I'm coming.
How good will Warlock be in the next expansion? Have we even seen all the Warlock cards yet? Um, Let's see. They get one more turn, right? So like if that card can save them, this is when it has to save them. It has to save them now. Whatever that card is, the magic card that made them stick it out this long. Watch them pass back to us, and then it's over. I haven't been keeping track of the turn timer, so like it could be that we're about to tie as soon as they pass back to me here. I checked into my hotel, unpacked my suitcase, and used the bathroom, and this game is still going. Yep. It took about 5,000 years, but it was worth it. It's true. Show me what you got. Show me.
I'm coming.
Hey. Looks like we win. Well, this pass has to also not be it, right? Time not wasted for me. Yes. Good. Good. Another famous Martian victory. It only took 10,000 years. Let's consult the Magic HS replay. The Magic deck tracker. How long was that game? Do. Deck tracker is lagging. Matches 52 minutes, chat. That game was 52 minutes. All right. Well, let's just say I don't think I need any more content for today's video. I'm going to pick you guys the perfect person to raid. One moment, please. Here's Raffle. I've heard Raffle plays wild. All right. I'll see you tomorrow. It says a raid has been created, but I don't see the thing. Invalid username Raffle. Huh? You already have a raid in progress. How do I cancel a raid? Is there a thing for that? Huh? You see the little thing on the top? I don't though. Like usually it shows me a thing I can press. Maybe I refresh and it shows up. Like I have to actually press it to get the there it is. Now I see it. All right, you guys have been great. I'll see you again, once an amount of hours have passed.